Welcome to Freaky Fridays. For the month of October, we're going to be interviewing colleagues about some freaky things that they've encountered during their course of being a real estate agent. Today we have Peggy Lynn with us. Miss Alhambra, welcome. Thank you for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
So Peggy, do you want to share with us some freaky stories?
There's one in particular that's probably my freakiest story. My client and I, we had just closed on a property, and we went and we did all of the celebrations, and she brought her stuff, and we noticed like a box of toys, and we thought, well, the seller just left some stuff here. Well, the listing agent came as well and was like, oh, that's not ours. Maybe it was the former tenants. There was like some dolls in there and just random kids' toys, and it just looked really like strange. But we didn't think much of it. And then my client ends up coming back on a Saturday because it was in Victorville. So she brought her stuff on Wednesday, went back home, brought back her stuff on Saturday, walks in, and there was a Christmas tree, paintings on the wall.
What?
Like people had just literally moved in. She said the coffee was still on the pot and was still on. And she was just like, who is in my house? What's going on? So they left and they didn't know what to do. And later on they were just going through like, who's here? What's going on? Later on they found out that there was a couple that had somehow during that time between Wednesday and Saturday moved into their house.
How did they even get the keys to access?
They later on found one of the windows had something was wrong with it, or there was so they had gotten in through the windows. But get this, they found what happened was they actually were arrested that morning. So when they walked in, it was like the cops had come in and arrested them because luckily the neighbors called the cops because they knew that wasn't the new owner.
Oh my gosh.
And so they got arrested, and their coffee was still on, and there was a Christmas tree, and there was paintings and all of their belongings. And my client was like looking through the stuff, and there was like a journal that she had, and this squatter had gone in her journal and started journaling as well.
Oh my
and
gosh.
Apparently had some really twisted, crazy drawings and really morbid, crazy, thoughts on paper. And she just said it was like really disturbing. And so it's just not the way you want to start your new life in your new home.
I hope she brought some sage and really went through each of the rooms afterwards.
Yeah. And the craziest part is they were like, there were these weird toys for kids, but they didn't have kids. And so there was, and she didn't go into detail about what was in the journal. She was just like, Peggy, it was sick. And I was like, oh gosh, don't tell me. I don't want to know. So yeah, that was, and I got this call at 10 p.m. when I was on vacation. And I was so startled and just freaked out that this could happen. And apparently it happens often. This is not the first time.
Yeah. I mean, way to keep us on our toes. The realtor's job really never ends.
No, because she called me, what do I do? Call the cops. That's what you do.
Oh my gosh.
Yep. Yeah. Definitely. Yeah. Don't ever put yourself in a dangerous situation. Always call law enforcement.
For sure.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Freaky Fridays. Thank you so much for sharing and being a guest.
I didn't freak you out too much.
A little bit scared. Where can everybody find you? On Instagram, on Facebook?
My handle is Peggy Lynn Realtor or Ms. Alhambra Real Estate. And that's me. That's how you find me.
Awesome. Thank you again.
Thanks.